Hey, this is Tom, and welcome back to the Value Investor by Tip Pranks. As you can hear, my voice is not 100%. Apparently, I finally couldn't dodge the bullet. I caught COVID. It is what it is, but I'm back here with you to give you some interesting news. So, this next story is pretty insane. It's mind blowing. If I would have told you that, or even worse, if you would have seen it in a Netflix episode, you would have told, well, these rioters are off the rocker. There's no way this could happen. This is too unrealistic. And yet, this is exactly what happened. Check it out. Hey, so this is the story. Yesterday, Bitcoin went up by 8.5%, 9%, depends on when you check. It went back over the 42 grand. And people are like, what just happened? Why? Well, apparently everybody was waiting for Joe Biden, President Biden, to come out and deliver his executive order about cryptocurrencies. And while everybody was waiting, some doofus literally accidentally posted it online on behalf of the Janet Yellen website. I didn't even know the lady had a website, but apparently somebody posted it there prematurely and everybody saw exactly what Biden's going to say ahead of time. Now, listen, before people go starting developing these conspiracy theories, whenever we hear these accidents, people come out with their tinfoil hats and talk about the Great Reset conspiracy theories. I don't know. Most likely than not, and I've seen it happen again and again, people are idiots. And some idiot accidentally probably posted this way too soon. It's not a huge deal because there was really nothing earth-shattering in this executive order, nor the response. It was as plain vanilla as it can come. And yet, that's exactly what actually pushed Bitcoin over the ledge. Because for crypto, we're in this point where no news is good news. All we needed to hear from the government is they're not about to ban Bitcoin. I don't know if you remember, but we had this crazy wave of people claiming that the US government is about to ban cryptocurrencies, ban Bitcoin. And, this narrative never really caught on, but we really needed to hear President Biden come out and say, hey, guys, we're not banning Bitcoin. Bitcoin is here to stay, and we are going to regulate it so it's actually a fair play for everybody else. Essentially, that's the first step in getting banking companies, regular companies to hedge with Bitcoin, shipping companies, tourist companies, every single company, every single bank to start working with Bitcoin. They needed the government to come out and say, hey, we're going to regulate, we're going to make sure that it's fair, and essentially mainstream cryptocurrencies and mainly mainstream Bitcoin. So the fact is, there's nothing really exciting in this. It's not something you write home about. It's as plain vanilla as it can come, but it's exactly what the cryptocurrency community wanted, which is kind of a stamp of approval by the Biden administration, basically saying, hey, crypto is fine, we're going to find a way to play together in this ban. And that's exactly what happened. But the craziest part about this whole story, and that's something I really didn't hear people talk about a lot, which is it actually shows you how much cash is parked on the sideline right now. How many people are basically sitting around waiting for just a little bit of good news to put their money back in the game. All we needed is this plain vanilla executive order, essentially saying nothing, to get people excited and push Bitcoin up 10% in a single day. Now, gotta be honest with you, gotta be fair, a 10% swing for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in general, it's not a huge deal. It's like, the S&P 500 doing 1% or 1.5%. It's nothing really crazy. It's not the sort of thing you see every day, but also not this craziness that you would assume that would be associated with a 10% daily spike. It's cryptocurrency. That's how it behaves. Now, the problem is, look, regulation is going to stoke a lot of fears within the cryptocurrency community. A lot of people are not going to like what Bitcoin is actually getting the treatment for right now because they're going to say, look, the Biden administration, President Biden, they're talking about regulating Bitcoin. So essentially, they're talking about centralizing Bitcoin. That's not good. That's not what he's saying, my guy. He's not saying that he wants to centralize Bitcoin. How could he? It's like saying shut down the internet. Only Putin can do that. What he's saying is actually regulating. Regulating and centralizing are completely different things. In fact, I'm going to make a case here telling you, hey, regulation of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is going to make your crypto worth much more because it's going to prompt widespread adoption. It's good. You can't centralize Bitcoin. Don't worry about it. The government actually needs to step in and prevent from, bad actors from taking advantage of old grandmas with a wallet. We have to have rules and enforcement. It doesn't mean that Bitcoin becomes centralized again. Now, look, about centralization in general with Bitcoin, it is what it is. Look, is it really an inflation hedge? We just saw that, over the past year. Is it really that decentralized? We just saw, Just yesterday, we spoke about it, right? Coinbase just banned 25,000 accounts for being suspicious. So is it really decentralized? You know what I mean? So it's not like we have this crazy utopian implementation of cryptocurrencies with Bitcoin. It has its flaws, it's had its advantages, but it's still in the game. That's what the government came out and said. That's the most important part. And the crazy part is that I think Elon was watching this, basically smirking, saying, hey, 10% in a day? Pfft, I can do this with the Dogecoin meme. Come on, this is nothing. Now, jokes aside, shout out to Elon Musk, shout out to President Biden, shout out to Yellen, and shout out to the intern who accidentally put this on the internet. Thank you for making my day. This was hilarious. However, the thing is, there's still a lot of serious business to take care of. So first of all, hearts and prayers to the people of Ukraine. I love you all. I hope that nothing but the best comes for you, and I hope for the ending of this violence. Much love and support for all of you. Let me know below what you want us to cover next as far as cryptocurrencies, stocks, geopolitics, economy. Why would you? Yeah. Let me know below. See you in the next video.